All right, we are making mixed berry cheesecake biscuit bites. So if you know me, then you know I love all things canned biscuits. But first and foremost, my name is Trini, and my show is called Spoonful of Simple, which means you can take everyday items. Hey guys! Everyday items out of your pantry, and I make really good inviting meals that I promise you'll be coming back for seconds. And if you follow me on my page, then you will know without a shadow of a doubt that that I love a canned biscuit. So it wouldn't be a first show without doing the canned biscuit. So let me do this. Oh, but before we get started, honey, I want you to go get the apron because I wanted to put this on in front of all of you because, guys, when I tell you that it is an honor for me to be on this channel cooking, it is a huge honor for me to be able to put this on in front of all of you. And this is what I want to tell you, that, guys, hard work pays off. And this is a true honor to be able to wear this tonight on this channel. And hard work and dedication will pay off. And this apron right here is an honor to wear. And that's why I waited to put it on in front of all of you. So with that being said, Spoonful of Simple, here we are. So, do I need to invite you up, Taylor? So, first and foremost, my canned biscuit. So I'm going to open it up, and I've got clean hands. And we're just going to take our muffin tin, and we're just going to spray it down. Now, canned biscuit, you know, only comes with 8. So we're only actually going to use 8 of the 12 little muffin spots.
Just let her in, it's your question.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Thanks everybody for coming in. Babs.
There you go.
Carrie.
Okay. She's coming.
Hello there.
Hello.
First
All right.
episode, Spoonful of Simple.
Yes, debut. So I'm just taking my biscuit dough one at a time, and we're just flattening it, going around in a circle, and we're gonna, like I said, spray our muffin tin, and we're actually only using 8 of the 12. And then we move this out so you can actually see that we're just pressing it in and forming it around our little
I'm so
muffin.
sorry, I have to feed this animal.
Oh, no problems. We fed my dogs about 5 minutes ago. So that would be done. Otherwise, it'd be at my feet. How is everybody tonight? Joy, hello. Lorna, Adelinda, Mark, hello. Rachel, thank you. Melissa.
All right, yes, I did feed him 5 minutes before this, but I guess that wasn't satisfactory. He's such a critic.
Yeah, they always got something to say.
Y'all, thank you all so much for all the heart me's. Welcome to FoodTokTV. We do live cooking shows daily, oftentimes twice a day. Tomorrow we have 3 shows, and this is Trini's first show, Spoonful of Simple. Thank you so much for joining, and be sure to hit the follow button if you haven't already.
All right, so as you can see, we're just forming them, sticking them in here. Easy peasy.
All right. I love canned biscuit dough.
Oh, me too. I'm going to preheat my oven. We want our oven at 375.
In the kitchen, thank you for all the gifts. Cooking with Fatherpreneur, thank you for the gifts. Y'all are great.
Yeah, really got the channel.
Tapping is clapping. Gifting is uplifting. If you're not talking, you're stalking. Hey,
I love that. All right, so now this is the last one. And like I said, what'd that take? A couple minutes? Easy peasy, guys. You got guests coming over? Open up a canned biscuit. You can do a million things with it. Okay, get that out the way. So now we're gonna take cream cheese.
Another favorite of mine.
Yes, love a cream cheese. All right, let's move this up there. And we're only gonna actually use half, but it is at room temperature. But a little 10-second cooking school. If you have a pea brain like myself, I forget everything, and you were like, oh no, I was supposed to get my cream cheese to room temperature, just take a coffee mug, put hot water in there, stick it in there for 5 minutes, and you'll have room temperature cream cheese. Little tip.
Love it.
All right, so to this, we're gonna add a little powdered sugar.
I saw a tip online where someone, in order to get their butter or cream cheese to room temperature, they just stuck it in their shirt.
Oh, that works too. And I've got a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And here's another tip. If you don't use real vanilla, you use imitation, but you don't want anybody to know, well, then you just put it in one of these things and tell them, oh, yep, there's my vanilla, and no one will know.
Love it.
All right, so we're just going to mix this together.
And that's going to take about no time.
Well,
Y'all, thank you so much for being active in the chat. I appreciate all of y'all being here and joining us tonight. This is Trini's first show of Spoonful of Simple. And be sure to tune in at 7 p.m. Central on Thursdays. I'm kind of sad it's not me, but I will be on 10:30 a.m. on Saturday.
Like Taylor, what?
No, it's so weird. It was so weird waking up seeing it was Thursday and not planning a menu.
Planning your whole menu? Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you, Andrew.
I took frozen berries that I've had in my freezer. This is just mixed berries. They're Walmart brand. I've had them sitting out on the counter defrosting, and I added a couple tablespoons of sugar, a little bit of lemon, and I've just let them, I've been sitting here macerating for about an hour. I'm just going to mash them up a little bit, and we're going to add it right to our mixture.
Red Wagon says that she can't tap because she's driving, but she's here.
Oh, hi.
Red Wagon Bakery is another one of our creators. She's on Wednesdays at 7 a.m. Central.
So I'm just smashing these up so I can give my husband another dish to do. You know, why not?
So we do have a question. How do you keep those frozen from turning into ice?
Frozen in a bag. Let me show you. Oh, no, I thought I had another one. Sorry, I don't. I thought I had another one, but I don't. They come frozen. You get them in the frozen section. They have mixed berries, blueberries, bananas, all different kinds.
Oh, but did you just like put that in your fridge?
Oh, so when I took them out of the freezer, nope, I just put them in a bowl on my counter and let them defrost.
Thanks.
And they made all this great syrup because I added some sugar and lemon to it.
Perfect.
And I'm just adding a couple, about 3 tablespoons, and we're mixing it in with our cream cheese mixture. Set that
No
over.
tapping is clapping. I see your fingers are busy. We appreciate you.
Now I'm just going to add just a little bit of cinnamon. And that's it. Now I'm going to take it. I'm going to fill each one with just a dollop. And we're just going to close them up.
Babs, Ryan is on his way home from work, but I will tell him that you said hey. Kelly is already digging this recipe.
It's so easy.
Oh, yes. I feel like this is something I would do, but more on like the savory variety.
Oh yeah, I've done it savory too. I've made it with little, what do you call it? Pepperoni. Done it with pepperoni. I've done it with sausage.
A little pizza bombs.
Yep.
Love it.
Just fill them and pinch them.
Altor Ego says they're on their way over now.
Come on, they're only about 10 minutes from us. That's what they look like. You know, you want to put seam side down.
Okay. And In the Kitchen wants to know, you can do this with any kind of berries, right?
Oh yeah, this is just what I happen to have in the fridge. I mean, you could use fresh. You just, like I said, you just want to let them macerate. Macerate means you just want to add like a little bit of sugar. I like to add a little bit of lemon because that's going to help bring out the natural sugars in the berries.
Love it. And I love those Walmart bags of berries. Like, they're so inexpensive and
so cheap, guys.
Like, last in the freezer forever until you're ready for it.
Budget friendly.
Trini.Cooks is in here. Thank you for the rose and chili. Her show is at 9 a.m. Central on Mondays, and her food is beautiful. She's dropping all the gifts.
Thank you. And yeah, followed it up.
Oh, Guadua says, Walmart what? Because she works at Walmart. She must have heard us talk about Walmart and shouted.
Yeah, that's right.
Her
Do you
ears were
get
burning.
a discount on food for working there? I don't think you do you? Just on other things.
You what?
I was asking if she gets a discount for working there.
Oh,
But
I don't know.
on groceries. That would be the best with the price of groceries.
Ooh, Babs with the paper crane. And then we had another really cool
you.
gift earlier, I believe, from Queen. Thank you.
Now, don't forget, guys, if you like my recipes, you can go to my page, Trini.Cooks, and you can follow me.
Yes. Trini.Cooks.
Yeah. Melissa.
Oh, yeah, she goes live on her own page every Sunday at noon Central.
Yep. And then we've been
can set
doing
her up,
pop-up
too.
lines. We practiced all week. I did a pop-up every night this week.
Oh, nice. Aw. I bet people are excited to see more of you.
Yes, I actually think we might start doing it. We actually we're like, wow, this is fun.
Yes, Queen
It
G
was
just
definitely-
posted her username, the Trini.Cooks.
All right, I'm going to stick this in the microwave so we can melt some butter from the top.
So what are you calling this recipe?
Mixed berry cheesecake biscuit bites, a mouthful. Just like these are going to be. They're going to be a mouthful. But my favorite, thank you. I feel like I need to do like the gobble gobble. But yeah, so here's what they look like. Easy. We're going to melt a little bit of butter. It's done. I can hear it.
And of course, Guadua wants me to mention that Grub Match is coming up next Saturday. We're not doing them every single weekend now. We're just doing them when they happen. And so it will be Trini.Cooks, and then it's Lobello de la Cocina is the challenger. And so on Saturday at 1 p.m. Central, we will be drawing the ingredient. And Trini.Cooks says, do not make it easy.
So I'm just drizzling a little butter over these.
I appreciate the shares, y'all. Sharon is Karen.
Which you think? John says tapping is clapping.
Yes.
I guess that's a
We
good
got all
one.
sorts of rhymes.
Yeah, we got them all. All right, now I'm just sprinkling with some sugar. Because who doesn't love a little sugar with your balls? Great stuff. And a little more cinnamon for color.
What's up, Benjamin? Another one of our Food Talk TV creators. Cooking with Fatherpreneur. He's usually on Thursdays at noon Central, but can't go live if you don't have internet.
Perfect timing. My oven just went off. These are going to go in for 12 minutes. Babs, could you let me know when 12 minutes is up, please?
I love having Babs as a personal timer.
I do too.
Better
on
than
my
Alexa.
page, it's Ogdog. Ogdog is my man on my page, but I know Babs is over here, and I trust Babs. So because when I say give me the timer, I'm not setting a timer. Like I will forget in 2 minutes that I even asked her. So and I've
right.
seen her. She's good. Yeah, thank you, Babs. All right, so now
He
we're
says
moving
got
on.
you.
So, before anybody says anything, this is what I cut my chicken on. This is the only thing I cut my chicken on. And so that's why we're using this board. I don't ever cut vegetables or anything else on here. Where is my chicken that I had?
I'm sure you have gotten a lot of comments on that before you had to like make that the introduction before you cut chicken on there.
No, I had it out and I moved it. I do. People will say, well, but I can promise you I've never made anybody sick.
I don't know why notifications aren't going out. But y'all, you should have gotten a notification that we're live if you follow us and you go on our page and hit the bell.
Okay, so for this, let me start heating up. We're bringing out, let me scoot down a little bit because now scoot this over just a tad so you can actually see.
Yes. Your camera angles are really great today.
Thank you. All right, so I'm putting this on about medium high, the same you would. Normally, guys, you're going to cook this right on your stove, but I'm in front of you, so I'm doing the electric skillet. If you want to use your electric skillet, I mean, that's fine. But I'm just telling you, you can do it on the stove. So, electric skillet's heating up. We're going to cut our chicken into bite-sized pieces.
Well, that electric skillet has got to be awesome for going live.
That's why I got it, honestly. I had another one, and I went to go use it, and the handle broke right off. I almost burnt myself. So I did burn myself. So I went, and I had to get another one because it's the best thing when you're trying to go live. I am going to add a little drizzle of olive oil to this, and I always say 1 turn of the pan or 2 turns of the pan. So that was 1 turn of the pan of olive oil. And it's really good for when I want to be in front of the camera and not have to be at the stove. Especially when you have a kitchen. I have a galley kitchen, so it makes it tough, you know. Angles are hard.
Oh yeah, like we have this table over here for our set, even though we have a full kitchen. So that's why I got the induction cooktop. So I understand that completely.
And guys, typically I would use 2 chicken breasts, but you can see this is 1 large boneless, skinless chicken breast. And I'm just cutting it into small pieces. I will feed my family of 4 with this because it is a very large chicken breast. If it's a normal, smaller size, and I'm going to turn this down just a little bit, then I would use 2. But I knew that this was so large that I would get away with feeding my whole family.
Oh yeah, that thing is huge.
Yeah.
Nurse Lindy says that you are doing awesome. Mark came in with some music plays. We appreciate you. Babs came in with some heart puffs. And Christina's in here too with some music plays. She goes live every other Sunday at 6 p.m. Central. She's the alternating host of Sunday Night Live.
Yes, Christine. I actually got the
FoodTokTV people are in here supporting you today. Love that.
Yes. We had a really good
wow,
time.
you're already at 32.2K likes.
Wow, let's go, guys.
Your audience is not wasting time getting that paperwork out in. We appreciate y'all.
Yes. All right, so that's done. I'm going to put this behind me. I am going to wash my knife off because I will continue to use it.
And Fideo-Roni-Cooks is back with the gifts. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are an amazing audience. Thank you so much for the support.
We're going to go in with salt and pepper.
I have those too. I love them.
Me too. TikTok shop.
Yep.
And I like this. I'm going in with Kinder's, and this is the buttery steakhouse. And let me grab this. All right, so while our meat sautés, we're going to start chopping our veggies.
50% of the goal. Y'all are great. 42 Rachel is in here. Nice to see ya. And Babs wanted to remind you there's 7 minutes left.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're going to take a bell pepper. Actually, let me get the bigger one. I'll be happier that I have the bigger one. how I cut my bell pepper.
Leave him alone. Thank you for the heart. Or thank you for the music play. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. There's a lot of ways to cut it, but for me, I just go right down each side and then throw that away.
Oh, wow. Y'all are killing these live goals. Don't leave him alone. So your live goal has been achieved just whenever you get a moment to reset that.
Oh, okay, let me do it. What do you set it at? I'll just reset it for the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Bonita, thank you. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Great audience tonight. Mm-hmm. And Bob says that she does her peppers just like that too.
Oh, okay.
Beth, thank you for the heart me. And y'all, if you are not following Food Talk TV, please be sure to do that because we do live cooking shows daily. Monday through Friday, we do 2 shows a day. You can check out our schedule and our recipes. The recipe for this is already up on FoodTokTV.com.
You wouldn't let me use the same one, so I just did ice cream. I figured that was appropriate.
But where did you get your skillet?
So this is the Beautiful by Drew. I absolutely love it. And I got it at Walmart on sale for, I want to say, like around $42. Just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
But if you're looking at getting one, guaranteed they're going to be on sale around Black Friday. So I would hold off for a couple weeks and then look at their prices. But I got mine right at Walmart. And it's the Beautiful by Drew. The cool thing is it's got this. I'll show you. A lid holder.
Oh, that's perfect.
So that's really nice. Yeah, I like that. Am I a good angle or did I mess it up? There we go.
Mr. Crown Royal is also in here, and Mr. Crown Royal is another one of our Food Talk TV creators. Seriously, everyone's showing up today. He's on Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Central. Already hit 40K likes. Y'all are working your fingers.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So I did about 3/4 of that pepper. I didn't need the whole thing. I saw that this was enough for what I'm making, so I'm going to stick that aside, and I'm going to chop up our onion. Now I keep my onion. Now this is how I store my onion after I start cutting on it. I store it in a plastic container. It's this only plastic container because I'm telling you, I could wash it for days. I could soak it in bleach. The onion is not coming out. So this is what I store my onion in.
That's a good tip to have a designated onion.
I do. It's designated just for the onion.
Carrie's daughter, Collinsville, is over here.
What?
Carrie's daughter, Collinsville, is over here.
Hey! How are you? All right, so I think I'm throwing more on the floor. Okay, so let's give this one more little stir. We're going to actually take our chicken out and throw we're going to take this out and throw our vegetables in along with our noodles that we're going to saute up.
And y'all, this recipe for this pasta dish that she's making is already posted on Food Talk TV. So if you're interested, go check it out.
And don't forget to follow me on my page, Trini.Cooks. I post recipes every day. I go live on Sundays at 12 p.m. Central, and I also do a lot of pop-ups. Okay, there's our onions and our peppers. We're going to saute them for a few minutes. And we're going to add, let me see, right here, a little bit of butter. Because butter makes everything better, why not?
Yeah, people always wonder why restaurant food tastes so good, and it's usually because of the butter and the salt.
Yep. I'm going to do a little more butter, and I'm going to go another round, 2 rounds of olive oil. And turn this up. We're going to get some color on these veggies.
And Bab says there's 2 minutes remaining.
Okay, let me check. Okay, they're good. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the same seasoning. We're gonna continue and just layer our seasoning. So we're going with salt, pepper, and, well, right here. More of our Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. And I'm kind of scraping the pan. You see I'm getting all those like good bits up. I'm just like scraping the pan as I'm sauteing these. All right, let's get this out of the way. And while that sautés, we'll work on our...
Ooh, the audience is working their fingers. You're almost at 45K.
Wow, you guys rock. All right, so this is one whole stick of butter that I've had that I brought to room temperature. To that, I'm gonna add 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. Now, you see the way I measure? Guys, I measure everything with my heart. So, typically, I would not even have put it in here. I would have just stuck my spoon in the jar, and I will tell you, I know there's a big debate. I want to know, in the chat, Hellmann's or Duke's?
Ooh.
And then I'll tell you what I am.
There's going to be a fight in the comment section now. Hellmann's or Duke's? And Bonita, thank you so much for the ice creams. Gifting is uplifting. Oh, it's time.
Done? Okay, let me see. I see a lot of Duke's going up.
Oh, yeah. Except for Melissa Murd. She's about that Hellmann's.
I'm Hellmann's. I am Hellmann's. You let me down, guys. Okay, Babs, 3 more minutes probably.
Okay. Yeah, no, what makes me so upset about Hellmann's is how do you have the last name Hellmann and you make mayonnaise?
True. True. Okay, so now I've just blended my butter and my garlic together. You're probably
we got another Hellmann's here.
Or butter and garlic. I mean butter and mayonnaise. I'm thinking about garlic. Now, okay, see this is brown? Before I tell you about my next thing, because it's going to be a controversial thing. We are going in with our Fideo noodles. If you don't know what Fideo noodles are, they're these little teeny tiny noodles. Can you guys see those? Guys, I get these at Walmart for 50 cents. They make these kind. They make the little shells for like mac and cheese if you're wanting the little shells. They also make alphabets, so you can do like alphabet soup. Literally 50 cents.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm gonna turn this down, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some color on these noodles.
It's basically like broken up spaghetti.
It really is. But if you're one of those that you think it's a, sin to break up the spaghetti, and a lot of people do, and that's fine, this is your way to go, 50 cents. But if you don't, yes, this is a play, who said rice-a-roni? Just like the ones in rice-a-roni.
Yeah, Beth said that.
Yeah, okay. So this is exactly a play off rice-a-roni, my meal tonight. It's exactly what it is.
Love it. Oh, and did you know that Fideo actually means noodles in Spanish?
I did, but I didn't, because I looked it up. That's the only reason I knew. Not because I actually knew that. I looked it up.
Well, hey, that's how we learn things.
Yes.
Or by watching FoodTokTV.
Exactly.
And y'all be sure you are giving Trini a follow on her own page. It is Trini.Cooks. If someone in the comment section could type that out for us. She goes live on her own page every Thursday at noon. And then this is her first show, Spoonful of Simple. And she'll be on 7 p.m. Central on Thursday. Wow, that's so weird to say.
I know. So this is just Italian seasoning. I'm just adding it to my butter mayo mixture. But here's where the controversy comes in, okay? Now, Obviously, I'm all about simple. I'm all easy. I'm all about let's pull what we have in the pantry. But I'm going to show you, I do have the real deal. But I am also all about this. And that is what's going in our mixture. So,
Okay.
I'm never going to tell you that this is better than this. But when you are cut for time, I love this stuff. I use it all the time. And you're not going to convince me that if you taste my garlic bread, and I make two kinds, one with this and one with this, you're not going to be able to taste the difference, guys. I promise.
Says it's time. Bab says it's time.
Yes.
Oh, it's time for the...
Oh, time for my thing.
Yes.
Thank you. See, I already forgot.
Christine told me not to look because I think Benjamin and I are by ourselves here on Food Talk TV as far as being team no garlic.
Well, that's okay.
It's a controversial ingredient.
And that's why I said I'm gonna tick somebody off probably, not purposely, but you know, it's gonna be a debate. All right, I'm adding my chicken back in real quick. And guys, have you ever tried this? I love this sauce. I use it on a lot of stuff. And it's the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic. I love this stuff. That's gonna go in here. If I can get the bottle open. Well, I should have opened it before. That would have been smart. But it's all good.
Oh, yeah, Sasha says that she gets those sauces at Walmart.
Yes, I found this at Walmart. Guys, I am all about Walmart delivery. Love Walmart delivery. I also like to complain about Walmart delivery, but I can't. I don't really, not really, because when you get delivery, you're going to get what you get. You can't throw a fit. I could have taken myself to the store, so.
Well, there was one time where a Walmart delivery messed up my order so much that I called corporate until they refunded me the entire thing. And it was right before my show. It was a few hours before my show was supposed to start. And I had ordered some raw chicken. And I guess like when they placed all my bags down, like they broke the seal of the chicken and it went all over every single one of my groceries.
Oh, no.
And at first they were like, oh, okay, so what were you actually able to save and what did you have to throw out? And I'm like, no, because I had to carry that stuff in my house and then I had to sanitize the entire way. No. And they're like, yeah, we can only refund you the stuff that got damaged. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing a live cooking show. And they're like, okay, yeah, no, refund.
Yeah, that happened to me before. I've gotten full refund. Or they'll say, we'll give you a $25 gift certificate or gift card, but here's the kicker. You got to spend $45 to use the 25. No. All right, guys, that's what I just did. But I just added about a cup of heavy cream to this, mixed it up, and poured it in here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this with some water so we can get a little bit of liquid so we can actually cook those noodles.
Oh yeah, get all that sauce out of the jar.
So that was about a cup of heavy cream that I used. And now I went in with it, filled it up about halfway with water. And I'm just shaking to get the rest of it out. See that creaminess? It's all sauce. And then we're just going to mix this up.
Penny says that they did a grocery delivery and the driver stole all their frozen items, over $80 worth of food.
Wow. Yeah. Do you know? So that's terrible. That's terrible when they do that because I had every one of my dairy items 3 weeks ago. They drive to the same thing. Now you mean to tell me you missed all the dairy? I don't think so. All my frozen, or not my frozen, but all my dairy stuff, which was all my cheeses. And you guys follow me. You know I'm all about my cheeses and all of that. So yeah, I think the driver just had a field day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I would have been so peeved.
It was about $60 worth, not as much as you, but about $60 worth. So I'm just going to put this on low. I put the lid on it, and we're just going to move it out of the way because we don't need to worry about it right now. We're going to let it go.
Thank you for the follow. We appreciate y'all. If you're not following us, be sure you do that because we do live cooking shows daily, oftentimes twice a day. We appreciate y'all. And you've already hit 52.3K likes.
Wow, guys, thank you.
Oh, did you put the heavy cream directly in the pan?
I did. Let me show you. Here's what it looks like right now, guys. Now, this is all going to thicken, and we're just going to let it simmer and do its thing. Let it cook those noodles. And while those noodles cook in here, it's going to thicken the sauce.
Christine says you're killing it.
Aw, thank you. So, here's another one of my favorite things from Walmart. They're dollar low. See that? It's $1. I do everything with this. I make garlic bread. I make sandwiches. I make meatball subs, Parmesan subs. I love this thing. And it's $1. And guys, if I'm not going to use it right away, it goes in my freezer. I knew I was making garlic bread out of this, so I took it out of my freezer about 2 hours ago. It's completely defrosted. But it's been in my freezer since I got it on Sunday.
Nice. And Shayla also says that you're doing a great job. Maria Mall says that you are rocking it.
Shayla, I didn't know you were here. Hello.
And Tessie says congrats on your first Food Talk TV live.
Aw, thank you, Tessie. And I'm just going right down the middle, because we're going to lather this with all this stuff, and it's going to go in the oven and get toasted. And that's why it doesn't matter. If you're going to make regular subs, I probably wouldn't freeze it. But if you're going to toast your sub and you're going to stick it in your oven, there's no reason why you can't freeze it. I do it all the time. But we got to talking about the controversial garlic, and I didn't actually add it. So this is garlic bread nonetheless. So we're going in with 2 heaping spoonfuls. And if you don't like it, you don't have to add it. We like it.
There you go.
It's up to preference.
And Shayla says, yes, I'm here supporting my girl.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, we're trivia buddies. We fight for first place when we play trivia. And another live we like to go to. And live. It's always her and I fighting. Not fighting really, but you know. We're both competitive. Put it that way. We're competitive.
Ah, there you go.
I'm going in with some Parmesan, and I'm just adding a little bit into our dish. And we're going to lather our bread. Because if you're going to have pasta, you need garlic bread.
There you go.
What are we on time? Okay, about 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You got 23 minutes, but...
We're good.
And this recipe for the ultimate garlic bread, this is already up on FoodTokTV.com.
And let me get my... Is Met Chef in here? I got it, Chef.
Oh, I didn't see.
He's probably here. He's just being quiet.
So Linda says if you freeze bread, when you start to thaw it out, put it top side down and it won't get so soggy. I haven't tried that before.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, this does it because it's all solid, but that's probably good if you're doing like regular bread. Yeah, that's probably a good tip.
Yeah.
And as you see, I'm just smearing this bread.
Hot dog says rigged.
Hot dog, hello. All right, last little bit.
Oh yeah, get all that garlickiness on there.
Oh yeah, we don't want to waste none.
I've never had garlic bread and been like, this is too garlicky.
No, I haven't either. Nope.
Oh yes, y'all, thank you so much for all the taps. We've just hit 55K.
Oh,
Y'all are
thank
great.
you guys.
You have a very happy audience with your meal.
Very simple, guys. Simple, everyday stuff.
Yes, Teresa says that garlic bread is a food group.
It is, definitely. Definitely a food group. You are correct. All right, here's another favorite of mine. I love bagged cheese, guys. I know, I've got a grater up there, and there are times that I think that you need to grate your cheese. But for garlic bread, no, take the shortcut where you can. Save yourself the trouble. This is going to be just as good. So, we're going to lather it on.
Oh yes. And Donna says you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
I figured I would feed you with all the compliments you're getting.
You're right, Queen G. Garlic is a food group. Okay. All right, Babs, I'm going to stick this in the oven for about 10 minutes. Same temperature, 375.
Perfect.
Okay, now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to make our topping to go on top of our cheesecake balls.
Oh, yummy.
So let me grab a bowl. Oh, well,
I'm excited for those.
there's nothing in here for you. I just tripped over my dog. I said, get out of the kitchen, dog. All right. So we're taking powdered sugar. And a couple tablespoons, because really, there's not many in there, guys. There's just a couple. There's
That
just
says
eight of
she's
them.
got you with the time.
Okay, thank you. So, about like that. A couple tablespoons. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that juice from the macerated berries that we had, and we're going to mix that in here. So I'm going to get just the juice, because this juice has already been sweetened. Because if you remember when I told you that I added sugar and then some lemon, so this has already got that good flavor in there. And you can, I always start with a little. I can always add more if I want to later, but less is more, because you can always add. You can't take away.
Queen G says that's genius, and I agree. I never would have thought to use the berry juice for that.
Oh, thanks. All right, I need a whisk. That's not gonna get it out. And then I'm a big believer that you gotta taste your food. So obviously before I go drizzling this on here, well, I'm gonna taste it.
Just nuts.
Make sure I don't need to add, any more lemon or anything like that. No, see? I need some more lemon. So I got lemon right here.
My dog said ribeye next up.
What?
Ribeye next up.
ZY, welcome in.
All right, I'm gonna add a little more lemon. And
Mr. Crown Royals wanted to tell us that we've hit 60K on the likes. Great job.
let's go.
Oh, y'all, thank you so much for all the taps, all the engagement, all of the gifts, all the sharing. Y'all are doing amazing because we have 46 shares. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Okay. Now, let's bring these over. Let me grab some and put them on.
Ooh, I like the plate.
Oh, thank you. But you see, they're perfectly cooked.
Yum.
I can smell the lemon. It smells really good. And a couple of them open, but that's all right. You're going to put a drizzle on them, and, it's real life, guys.
Natalie likes that plate.
And plus, people will know what's inside, right?
Exactly. Probably not filmed as much as I did, but it's all right. If you're worried about it. All right, so now we're going to take, and we're just going to drizzle a little of this over.
Melissa Murd says that Paula Dean had one of those platters and that it's gorgeous.
Oh, she did?
And Christine says no one's going to say no to eating these. And Maria Mall says, I'm full, but now I need this. Shayla says that looks amazing, and so does Breezy.
See how easy that was?
Easy breezy.
With simple ingredients. I'll show you what the inside. Let me cut one open.
So Beth does want to know where you got that platter.
Let me see. I had it so long. It's Simple Additions. I want to say I got it at the Home Goods. Years, but I got it, guys. I've had these for years. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have different designs with that now.
All right, let me show you what this is looking like. Now that this is getting, see how this is really thickening up?
Oh yes.
And we haven't even added everything into it. We've got to still add our Parmesan.
Ooh.
But let me see your phone. Let me grab a picture of this before I break one open. All right.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea.
That looks so good.
Bob says that looks amazing.
Can't wait.
Diaz Kins says that looks great. Joy says absolutely scrumptious. And Vicky says that looks great.
Aw, thank you guys.
All the compliments.
All right, there you go.
I can't wait to eat them.
All right, so let me just cut one open for you.
Woo, already up to 63 shares.
And there's what you can see on the inside. You can see all the cream and the berries and how perfectly cooked they are.
Yum.
You want to try? There you go.
Michelle said I'm the lucky one.
All right.
He has the best job right now.
All right. Where are we
Yes, I
at with the
do.
garlic bread, Babs?
I get to eat them.
Very good. All right. So now to our dish, to our Fideo-Roni, we're going to just add about a cup of Parmesan.
Oh, wow.
Is that good?
Oh,
He
man.
says it's so delicious. 3 minutes? Okay.
That is so good.
And let's give this a little stir. Let me get my serving spoon.
Oh yeah, the person on now is Trini.Cooks. If y'all can comment her handle so they know where to follow you.
Yeah, guys, I post recipes every day, and what I do is if I go live, then I take pieces of that video, put it together, do a voiceover so you can have the recipe. But the recipes for tonight will be on the FoodTokTV channel. I believe they're already there.
With stock photos, but we'll replace that shortly after.
All right.
Christina Boggs says hello.
Let that go another minute or two. Hello. How are you?
Oh wow, we have 117 shares. Woo! Your audience knows how to take an assignment and run with it.
They do. They're really good, guys. I appreciate you all showing out for me tonight. This was such a big deal. They all knew what a big deal. Like, you know, those that are really close to me and on my lives, every night I was talking about it, and how excited I am to be here and, you know, be a part of your, you know, your community. So yeah, just thrilled.
Oh yeah, we're so excited to have you.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna plate this up and see, now you have your own homemade, like, pastaroni using the Fideo noodles. Look how cheesy that is.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Youthless Beauty said, wouldn't have missed it.
Aw, thank you, Michelle.
And in the kitchen says that she's happy for you.
Thank you, Heather.
And we have hit 70K likes. Thank you, Shayla.
My daughters are getting home from school. From work. My dogs are going crazy. They're like, shh, shh, shh.
Bab says 1 minute left.
All right, thank you. Let me see if it's gonna be ready. It might need more. Nope, looking good. All right, guys, there you have it. It's simple, but it's delicious.
Passed in 1 minute.
All right, let me see your phone, take a picture, and you can try it. All right, let me just
Now we were told it's time, but didn't you say that you may have to let it go a little longer?
Yep, Babs, about another 2 minutes.
Okay. And Rick says, congrats on your debut tonight.
Oh, thank you.
This Beauty says, wow, looks amazing as always.
Thanks.
In the kitchen wants to try it.
All right, so there it is again. Go ahead. Oh, my daughter's here to try it. Let me check that bread. You like them? Well, it's teenage approved. If it's teenage approved, that means it's a rotation number in our house.
Oh, so cheesy.
Oh yeah. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way.
Joy says that they want some right now, please.
I like it. Oh, let me grab a picture, babe, of the bread, and then we can cut it up.
Oh, here you go.
Bob says, okay, cancel timer.
Yes. Sorry, I should have said that, Babs. And
Mr. Crown Royal would like a plate, please.
come on,
We have Tammy asking, what is it?
You're right down the street.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, now, I didn't always go late. There were a few times that happened like 3 or 4 times.
Well, the thing of it is that I go live for an hour every week. So I pretty much got the hour down because I usually try to stick to an hour on my own page when I do my live. So I think there was only like maybe 1 or 2 times in the last 6 months I actually went over.
Oh, wow.
So I'm pretty good.
So what is it that you're cutting up?
So this is the garlic bread that we made. There's the inside. See how cheesy and
that looks so good.
You want a bite of that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, does anybody have any questions for me? All right, like I said, guys, I have over 400 recipes on my own personal page that are all just like this. I'm big about the easy one-pot meals. You'd be stressed about the hour. Yes. I do easy one-pot meals. I try to do 30 minutes or under. I take everyday simple items. All these items that I use tonight are all things that you can get from Walmart, for Pete's sake. You know? So
Yes, Kid says that they have a question. Can I have some, please?
they want
Can I have some, please? That was the question.
Oh. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I do. If you like my style and you like my personality, then follow me on my own page for my own lives and for my daily recipes. And at Trini.Cooks. So it's Trini.Cooks.
Oh, yes. That garlic bread looks so cheesy.
It is. It's so good.
And we do have these recipes already posted for the pasta and the garlic bread.
Yep. And like I said, the recipe that I made for the Fideo-Roni, you do that right on your stove. I did it in the electric skillet because I wanted to be able to do it in front of you. But you could easily do the one-pot meal right on your stove and then throw some garlic bread in. And the great thing about the where'd they go? Right behind me. The great thing about the cheesecake bites is that it's everyday items. If you got companies saying, "Oh, I'm going to be there in 30 minutes," well, you could throw something like this together or fill it with anything that you want. I filled it with canned oh, what am I trying to say? Canned peaches before, and made like a like a cobbler, like a peach cobbler. I've done
that sounds good.
Apple pie and done apple pie filling. I mean, sky's the limit. And that's the thing with my recipes, guys. If there's something that you don't like, you take it and you make it your own and you run with it. If you don't like garlic, well, leave it out. Or if you don't like peppers, add mushrooms. Or don't do any vegetables. Just do the chicken and the noodles. Every bit is good.
Yeah, I always say whenever recipes say optional on there, it's like, well, technically this whole recipe is optional.
Correct. It really is. And I just
think you make it.
Exactly. It's all about how you want to, cooking doesn't have to be hard. Cooking can be very easy, can be fun. I mean, if any of you who do follow me, you saw the video from over the weekend when Queen G, Melissa Murd, and She's the Spices Right, and then myself, we had this beautiful weekend and we were all together and we did nothing but laugh the entire time. And that's what being in the kitchen is about. It's about having fun. It's about, being creative. And I always say, people are like, well, I'm kind of scared to play with ingredients. The best time to play with your ingredients is with leftovers because you were going to throw them out anyways. That's when you need to play with your food, if you will. Because you can get in there and you can take, like spaghetti and turn around and make, spaghetti grilled cheese sandwiches, and play with it. If you mess it up, oh well, you were throwing it out anyway because a lot of people don't like leftovers, but I know a lot of people don't. So that's the time when you want to go in there and play with your food. So
Bella de la Casina is in here, and she is actually going to be on Food Talk TV Sunday at 1 p.m. Central when we draw out the ingredient for Grub Match, which is going to be the following week against RX, and that's Grub Match. It's going to be November 16th. And y'all, if you want to compete in Grub Match, you have to submit a video on Food Talk TV, and you can challenge whoever you want. I mean, we can let Miss Trini go up here again. I would love to see that. Someone challenge her. I think after this live, no one wants to, though.
I did it once.
Did you have fun, or did it stress you out?
I'd be up for it. I would. I'm not going to lie. I would do it. It was so much fun, guys. I'm telling you, it was so much fun. But I was up against Mr. Crown Royal, and I couldn't have asked for a better, person to compete against. And I got a chance to get to know him, and I've met him in person now because we just happen to we don't live that far from each other, and that was a really fun time. Yeah.
Love that. All right, so do you want to do a recap on everything you made and how you made it?
Yep, so pretty much we made some garlic bread. We took butter and mayonnaise, mixed that up with some, good old garlic, the controversial garlic. And we spread that on here with a little, and then I put mozzarella, stuck that in our oven. And then we took some, the Fideo noodles. This is the Fideo noodles. 50 cents at Walmart. We took chicken and I cut it up, put it in our electric skillet here. Show you this. In our skillet here. And we added, and we sauteed the chicken. We took that out and added peppers and onion, sauteed that. Then we added our noodles and sauteed them for a few minutes. And once that was done, we added some Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic sauce. Added some heavy cream to that, shook it up, added it in here, kind of let it simmer, and then we made our Fideo chicken garlic pasta. And then we took our all things canned biscuits, and we flattened them out. We took some frozen berries, cream cheese, powdered sugar, a little lemon, and some vanilla, made a filling. We creased them, put them in our muffin tin, and made a little drizzle for the top. And that is our dessert. Simple, easy. All right, guys.
You definitely did a great job tonight. Thank you for joining Food Talk TV, and thank you for being on tonight.
And I want to thank each and every one of you. You guys got us to 78.3. That is amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you and for all the shares tonight, for everybody coming out for my first show. It means the world to me. Thank you guys. Thanks. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. No,
I think
you've covered it. I can't believe you made all that in an hour. It probably would have taken me 2.
I'm quick. You should see my kitchen that my husband's going to clean up.
Diane says great first show, and Bab said it was a great night. So many people are saying great job.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. And remember, next week, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Spoonful of Simple. Bye, guys.